Yo. What up? My betting family. We back with another video here at No Limit Bets. And as always, if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's truly appreciated. In today's video, I'm going to be bringing out my top 4 picks for Game 4 of the NBA Finals, as the Nuggets were able to win Game 3 and they're up 2-1. And obviously the Heat are looking to bounce back and tie the series up here in Game 4. But before we get to our top 4 picks, did just want to, do a quick recap of the last time we were here for Game 3. And we were able to bring out the brooms. As you guys could see, we were able to go 3-0. MPJ ended up as a push. But Jokic had a monster game, ended up with a 30-20 triple-double. Jimmy Butler was able to get his points, and Kyle Lowry was able to go over. Was a bit of a sweat, didn't get it until, midway through that fourth quarter. But all in all, we were able to bring out the brooms, so we definitely want to keep that momentum going here into Game 4. So let's go ahead and hop into my top 4 picks. Now, for my first pick, I'm going to be running a playback in the rebounds category, and I'm going to be taking MPJ over 6 rebounds. Now, I know he has been struggling on the offensive end, and due to that, his minutes have gone down. Game 1, he did pretty much play the whole game, playing 43 minutes, but Game 2 only played 26 minutes, and in Game 3 only played 21 minutes. That's mainly due to Christian Braun being able to play good in the minutes that he's been getting, and Malone has just been going with the rookie since he has been producing. But even though his minutes have gone down, MPJ's minutes, and he has been struggling scoring, he has been consistently been able to rebound the ball here in this series. As you guys could see, Game 1, he had 13 rebounds. Game 2 ended as a push with 6. And in Game 3, had 7, went over. Obviously, in Game 3, his line was at 7. They dropped it by 1. So in Game 3, we ended as a push. But with this line, he has gone over, or at least push, in all 3 games of this series. And I expect MPJ to play with a little bit more energy from the start of the game, hit some shots early in the first quarter, get him going in a rhythm. And as long as he does that to start off the game, I think he would be able to get his minutes and be back on the court more in Game 4. And with that, I just with that being the case, if that is the case, I think he should definitely be able to hit this rebounding line. One more thing, his size. I mean, he's compared to the wing defenders that the Heat are guarding him with, he definitely has a size advantage. And also with the Heat playing a lot of zone, it's hard to box out someone coming from the wing, or getting through the seams of that zone, crashing the boards. So for that, I'm going to be taking and running back MPJ over 6 rebounds for my first pick. Now for my second pick, I am going to be going to the points and rebounds category, and I'm going to be taking KCP over 10.5 points and rebounds. Now, I know in the first 3 games he has gone under in all 3, has been struggling scoring the ball, as well as he's only been has shot for the series in the first 3 games 4 for 16 and only 2 for 9 from the 3-point line. Definitely expect him to bounce back here in Game 4. KCP could have one of those games where he hits 2 or 3 threes and can easily hit this. Now, even though he has been struggling in the first 3 games of this series, he has come close in all 3 games. Now in Game 1, he finished right on the hook with 10, and in game 2 and 3 he finished with 9. Due to him, being able to rebound the ball pretty good, he has been able to get 3 rebounds in all 3 games of the series thus far. So I just expect him to, knock down some threes, and get in a little bit of a rhythm offensively, and he could easily hit this with just in points alone. Also, not including the first 3 games of this finals, but prior to that, throughout their whole Western Conference playoff run, KCP went over this line in 13 out of 15 games. So definitely a high hit rate. I think this number is a bit low. So I'm going to be rocking with KCP over 10.5 points and rebounds for my second pick. Now for my third and fourth pick, we're going to be going to the Heat side of things. For my third pick, I'm going to be taking an under. I'm going to go to the points category, and I'm going to be taking the under on Bam Adebayo. Now, I know this may be an unpopular pick since he has been, has gone over in all 3 games of this series. Obviously has been playing a lot of minutes as they need him to, due to the Heat not really having any bigs out there. But the main thing with this one, he has been, surprisingly, he has been able to consistently, hit his mid-range shot, which, he had struggled throughout his whole career, even in this, throughout this season and in the playoffs. So he has been hitting in the first 3 games, got to give credit to him for being able to, take that mid-range and hit it consistently. But in game 4, I do expect them to struggle a bit, offensively, mainly due to I don't think he's going to be able to consistently hit that mid-range shot. I think this is going to be a down spot for him in the points category, but I do see, him finishing anywhere between 14 and 17 points, 15 and 18, somewhere in that range. I definitely is going to be a sweat, but I think he's going to go under this game here in game 4. So I'm going to be taking the under on Bam's 20.5 points. Now, for my fourth and last pick, I'm going to go to the points and assists category, and I'm going to be taking Gabe Vincent over 15.5 points and assists. Now, after going over in the first 2 games of this series, he had a quiet game in game 3, only scoring 7 points. As he shot, just 2 for 10 from the field, only 1 for 6 from 3. So he definitely struggled, wasn't able to get in a rhythm, after picking up 3 fouls in the first half, just wasn't able to get in the rhythm throughout the whole game. But in game 4, I expect him to, get his, regular minutes, obviously, and produce the way he did in the first 2 games. I think Gabe Vincent has been proven that he could score the ball and also get anywhere between 2 and 3 assists, 2 and 4 assists. So I think he'll be able to get it done, have a bounce back game after struggling in game 3. So I'm going to be rocking with Gabe Vincent over 15.5 points and assists for my fourth and last pick. So just to recap, we're going to be taking the over on MPJ's 6 rebounds, the over on KCP's 10.5 points and rebounds, the under on Bam's points, and then the over on Gabe Vincent's points and assists. Now, as always, if you guys agree with any of my plays, please do your own research. Just don't take my word for it. And that's going to be it for today's video. You guys have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the game, and we'll be back here for game 5. Let's get this money.